Hey, what's up guys? RBC back with a video. So this time it's gonna be Build versus Fiora. I haven't watched the game yet, but I was thinking this could be interesting because Build recently said that Fiora is one of the hardest matchup for Riven nowadays. When I saw that he won against one with a pretty decent KDA, I was thinking, you know, maybe we could look at it. I'm just gonna do one thing. I should be doing that most of the time nowadays, I think. I'm gonna go into OPGG real quick and check the Fiora's OPGG just to be sure that she's a top lane main. Okay, wait. She has some special character in her name because I can't find her. I'm gonna go into Build's profile and find. Okay, I found the Fiora. So the Fiora is challenger. She's a top lane main. Which is kind of obvious with that name. And she looks pretty good actually. She has 60% win rate on all of the champions she plays, and she has 58% win rate overall in Challenger. So this Fiora looks kind of good. So like I said, Build won the game, obviously, with a decent KDA, otherwise I would not be picking the game. But I mean, technically it's hard to kill a good Fiora 1v1 nowadays. I mean, we have Ignite advantage against TP, but it's a Doran's Shield Fiora with Grasp, and the matchup should not be something that cool. Like at this level of play, it's really hard to get a 1v1 kill. Like the Fiora has to fuck up, and I just spoiled myself. Yeah, there's not gonna be any. Actually, the game is pretty short. There's gonna be some kills. So I was gonna say that I don't see 1v1 kill unless the Fiora fucks up, but I would expect jungler's gank to actually impact the lane. So I'm gonna go back because I was talking too much and not looking at the 1v1. I'm still fucking dying, holy shit. Okay, so here, yeah, okay, we're gonna take a lot of damage. So as you can see, Build is giving up the push because you do not win level 1. Even if you play Ignite, you should technically not win against Grasp Fiora level 1. Like, even if she doesn't play with Ignite. It's really hard to kill her level 1, especially when she has been playing like that. So yeah, we're gonna take the push into our side of the lane. And yeah, realistically, we won't really be able to get ganks in the early game because the Fiora... I'm sorry. Holy shit. Because the Fiora is going to crash the third wave most likely, right? The third wave is going to collapse under tower when Kindred is going to be bot. So we're going to have a slow push going back to Fiora's side. And basically when Kindred is going to be top side again, we will be collapsing our wave under Fiora's tower. So there should not be any angle to gank for Kindred. But we are vulnerable to Graves gank. So Kindred could be coming to back us up and potentially just, you know, counter gank. So here is the third wave. Like I said, we get to crash the third wave pretty nicely here. So here Kindred is already top side again. Oh, wait, she started. Okay, I didn't pay attention to the map, but she started top, but she skipped all the camps. That's why she's back to top side already pretty early. I didn't really pay attention to the map. So we could have a potential gank here, but mid lane looks pretty gankable. And Akali has almost everything up. So this would more be like a mid lane gank angle, but we would be taking the 2v2 with the Graves, which I don't know if we want to take it. Anyway, go back to top lane. So we take the Scuttle Crab on top side from Kindred. So I don't think she's gonna counter gank mid lane. She may be looking for gank top, but I don't think we can kill the Fiora. Is this warded? This is not warded, but yeah, I don't think she's gonna die. She may flash away maybe, but I don't think so. Yeah, it's really hard to kill her with the bone plating in the queues to disengage. So yeah, it's not gonna be. There's not gonna be much here. So here we have okay. So that's gonna be tough. We have our waves, so pushing back, like I said. And like I said earlier, when we are stop pushing back, we are vulnerable to Graves gank. and we need Kindred to be able to counter gank that, but she was already away. So now we are forced to flash away. So like this is literally the worst situation you can be in right now if you are built. Because you flash away, you have no TP, and the wave is stacked up, slow pushing to Fiora's side. So now, it's literally impossible for you to crush the wave by yourself. And if you go back now, you lose the lane. And since you can't push the wave by yourself, you cannot lose the lane no matter what. The most optimal play here would be to wait for Graves to get the fuck out of here and get Kindred to help you crush the wave. Because right now, if Kindred comes and Graves is still around, then it ends up being a 2v2. And you do not win the 2v2 right now because Bult has no flash and he's not healthy at all. So here, if you take the 2v2, you cannot lose it. So the best choice is to just wait for Graves to get the fuck out of here, and hopefully the Kindred can help us crash the wave in the tower. You see, she's hesitating a lot. She's most likely just gonna crash the wave. I don't think they're gonna kill her. Graves could be coming back. Yep. So here we don't want to take the fight. I mean, we could look to burst the Graves down, but yeah, no, we don't have any cooldowns on build, and the Graves still has flash and E. We just want to be crushing the wave, but we can't anymore right now. We have to probably just back off. I don't think we want to be taking that fight. This could be... This is really, really close. Holy shit. Okay, so let's go back into that fight. The main reason why they were able to win that fight is because Fiora wasted her parry for nothing. She wanted to slow down the Kindred and her attack speed. But by doing that, she gives the opening to Bult, because Bult gets his cooldowns back and the parry is in cooldown. So right now Fiora is not able to parry any stun, so you can just DPS her for free as Riven. So now we get to crash the wave right there. So this is perfect because we're still ahead in CS. I don't think we're gonna kill the Graves, he's just gonna E away, isn't he? Yeah, he's just gonna get the fuck out of here. Fiora TP, so we need to go B. Yep. If you're built right now, you don't give a shit about this fight, like this one fight here. Unless the Fiora comes down. But if she does not move, you just wanna stay. I mean, you just wanna go back. But now that she shows up, you can cancel the B. Because, so, if she does not go, like if she does not come, she's gonna be pushing the wave, right? And she's gonna be crushing it in her tower. I mean, it's gonna take some time because Fiora pushing power is kinda shit. But if she doesn't move, she's just gonna be looking to push the wave. And if you cancel your B when she's pushing, you're gonna lose so much time that you're gonna lose some XP in the tower afterwards. But if she stops pushing like that, the wave is gonna be slow pushing to your side, and Fiora is not gonna be able to, like, she's not gonna be here to be pushing the wave like faster. So you can just wait here and trap her and see if you can get one more kill, because she has no TP. So if you kill her or force her to go B, she's fucked. So here I'm expecting Bult to use the stun from the bush, because she has no information on Bult being here. So he could have stunned her from the bush, so she cannot parry that. So she has no parry. Oh shit, the scene. Okay. That was so greedy. Okay. The fact that she used the Q through the wall kind of fucked them up right there. Because if you're built right there, you basically just want to wait for Fiora to walk up a bit further, like on this one spot here, and stun her from the bush, because she has no vision, so she's not going to be able to parry the stun. And then as soon as he sees that the parry has been used, he gets out of the bush to fight her and stun her. But yeah, the Syndra moving up was kind of fucked them up. So that was a bit greedy in a way, because I was so focused on the top lane in jungle that I didn't pay attention to the mid lane. But yeah, when Bult cancelled his B, we actually see her leaving the mid lane. I mean, we see her being missing after crashing the wave. So we know that, I mean, if we pay attention to the mid lane, we know that she's gonna come up. And that Q kind of fucked them up. Honestly, if she did not Q through the wall and she Q'd like forward instead, she would have died like faster without like before the Syndra could reach them. So yeah, here everyone dies. Kinda sucks for us. I mean, Fiora died at least, so she's not able... The good thing about it is that Fiora died, so she's not able to crush the wave. So now we have a slow push going on for us to our tower. So Build is gonna come back to lane, and the wave should be around the middle when he gets back to lane, right there. So here we just want to wait. We don't want to be walking up to the Fiora right now. We want to wait for the wave to crash. We probably won't be able to handle the wave, like to hold the wave, because the wave is like way too stacked and Fiora is level 6. So we're gonna take too much free damage if we try to hold it. So here we just look to last hits and get our level 6 on the tower. Realistically, we won't have any kill potential right there until we get the ignite back or the flash. And one of the main reasons why also is that when your wave is slow pushing back to Fiora's side, it's when you lose most of the opportunities you have to get a solo kill on Fiora. You have, basically when you're on this one spot here, it's when you have the most kill potentials on her. But when you're on this one spot here, like around here, it's when she has the most kill potentials on you. So the closest you are to your tower, it's better in this kind of matchup. Because if you're too far away from your tower, he's the kind of champion that can just like chase you down on the lane. Matchups like Camille, Fiora, Irelia, those are the champions that usually are stronger when they're on their side of the lane. So yeah, we get the slow push. We want. So here it becomes harder to crush the wave. See, when I was saying that she has the most key potentials when you're on this one side, that's why you cannot really crush this wave anymore. Because if you try to look for push, like to push, Fiora is gonna start to all in you, and you won't be able to kill her here. And you won't be able to escape either, because she's gonna be chasing you down on the lane. So here, this is the kind of situation where you want Kindred to come up top. Either she hides in the bush and she waits, like you bait the all-in from Fiora, or she just comes to the lane and she crushes the wave with you. I think the best play here will be to bait the all-in from Fiora, but she at this rank, this is when you know that you're getting baited. Because if you see someone fucking up and giving you the all-in potential, usually that means that they're being confident for no reason and that you should be expecting the gank. Obviously, in lower elo, like silver, gold, or even sometimes like even platinum, that still works. If you see that, the guy could just be kind of bad and stupid for doing that. But in challenger, if you see someone doing that, like being greedy and pushing the wave when they should not be able to, it most likely means that there's someone backing them up. So here you can see that build is. Okay, hold up. Why did Fiora back up so early? Did she has the info on Kindred? Yeah, she did, okay. Yeah, that's why she backed off. And she did not go for the all-in. You can see that she's in front of her minions here to deny the wave crash from Riven. But as soon as she sees that Kindred is near, then she backs off instantly. See? So now Kindred is gonna go and help crash the wave. And she may be looking for the... No, the mark is gone, okay. We just want to be crashing the wave here. There we go. Okay. Wait, why did she use parry or something? Wait. Why? Okay, I mean, she fucked up pretty hard here. Like, I didn't see that. When I saw Burt going in, I was like, dude, this is so greedy, but then she did not use W in the fight, so I was like, did she waste it? And she even wasted her Q. She fucked up the Q. Did she fuck it up or did she get it cancelled? I didn't pay attention. So here we crush the wave. Fiora is gonna Q forward, but She misses it. She misses the Q. So she has 10 seconds of cooldown on the Q. And then she wastes her W for no reason. I don't know why she did that. I think she kind of lagged, like it maybe got buffered. Like she pressed W when she got knocked up, and the W went off after the knockup. So here she's fucked. If you're built right there, you just want to force the wave crash, and then you wait for your cooldowns, and you just go ham. Like right now, like you don't have to wait for the entire cooldowns to be back up. Just wait like 1 or 2 seconds left on it. So here, as I often say, you don't want to be engaging with ER. You want to start with your R when you go for tower dive, because you want to be trying to keep your E to disengage from the tower. Right there. See? He kept his E the entire time to disengage from the tower. Because you have no reason to ER when you're under tower like that. You just R, and you have to just walk up to your opponent slowly and just go for the all-in. Or you can even R into stun if you're like RW if you are already in range. And then you try to keep your E for as long as you can so you can disengage from the tower and tank the tower shot with it. So when I was talking about fuck-ups for solo kills, this is basically what I was talking about. Fiora wasted, like she did not hit her Q, so she has full cooldown on it. And then she wasted her W, which is like the most important thing in this matchup. So now we have a slow push going back to our side. So again, oh shit. Like I said, like right now, even if you're fed, even if you're head or whatever, this is the moment where you are kinda, you're at risk. So here you have to be careful about what you do. So here we shield some of the damage. I'm not sure about this W right there, because you slow the Riven down, so you did some damage on her and you can catch up to her, but she still has Qs and W. Yeah, but we have one playing as well, so yeah. Trade is gonna be pretty good for build. I think this is gonna be a kill. Alright, is this gonna be a kill? She gets Q in 2 seconds. No, it's not gonna be a kill. She can escape. Wait, why did she do that? Hold on. She could have escaped. Couldn't she have escaped that? Because build has literally no cooldowns anymore. And Fiora gets the Q back up. She just has to walk, like, to Q this way. Right there. Like, she fucked up by going on the left. Because she closes the gap. Like, she gives the opportunity for build to just auto-attack her. Right? And she even, okay, she walks up again to... This is... Why? Why? You could have lived. What? What? I mean, I see why she tried to do that. Like I know what it's like. You know, sometimes when you want to be greedy, like you want to limit test, and you see an angle in which you can potentially get a kill, right? Because she's like she knows that Riven has no cooldowns anymore. Like the only thing Riven can do is auto attack. And Riven, Fiora is kind of strong with the grasp and stuff. You have a lot of damage, and there's like the perfect spot right there. She wants to auto attack to proc the spot, and then Q in like behind, like to get the next spot or whatever. And she even Q'd it. She could have just auto attacked and then Q on the right. This would have been okay. Yeah, no, that was fucked up from her. She fucked up on a lot of like about I don't know. She fucked up on a lot of stuff on this side. So here we get the wave crashed by Graves. We need to one-shot the wave. Right there. You want to kill this wave before the next, like your wave arrives. Because if this one wave here holds your wave right there, it's gonna make it slow push to Fiora's side. And Fiora has TP. Actually she does not, but it doesn't really matter. Because it's gonna be slow pushing anyway. So if you don't one-shot the wave or kill it before the next wave arrives, it's gonna be a slow push, and which means that when you get back to lane, you're gonna be on this one spot here, and you're gonna be able to get like frozen on by Fiora. So you need to kill this wave before the next one arrives. So now the wave, because the wave did, like you killed it before this one reached it, the waves are gonna meet in the middle right there. So now because it meets in the middle, it's gonna be RNG. It's not gonna be a slow push of any sort. It's gonna be kind of RNG, and the first one, like the first person to arrive, is gonna be able to manage the wave. So we have a push going on to Riven side now. We are so ahead right now on build side. So now it's basically the point where you can almost do whatever the fuck you want. We don't have Gore Drinker completed right now, but we're still pretty ahead, so we can take a lot of short trades, especially because of the level difference. So now build can kind of like take some short trades here and there, and then kill her afterwards when he gets like, I would say the ignite, but you don't even need the ignite anymore. If you take some good short trades here and there, you can go all in afterwards. We just wait for the wave right there. We start to push because we see that our Kindred is in the enemy jungle, so we want to have some pressure. Yep. So this is why Build is pushing hard. I mean, I'm gonna assume this is why he's pushing so fast right there. It's because even though you like to be on this one spot against Fiora, you see that Kindred is invading and that she's pinging stuff. So if she's pinging, it means that there's probably somebody. I didn't pay attention to the map. I'm gonna speed up right there. She just pings because she knows that someone may be coming, and we see that Fiora is missing now. So you want to be putting some pressure. You want to be crushing the wave ASAP. This way, if Fiora stays, she's gonna lose some stuff in her tower, and you can also start moving without losing anything. So because you crush the wave, you're able to move without losing anything on the map. And Fiora loses the wave now. Because if you kept the wave here, instead of pushing, if you move to help your jungler, then you're going to be losing a lot of CS under tower because it's going to crash at some point. And Fiora is not going to be losing anything. But by pushing ASAP, you put the pressure you need and you don't lose anything while making sure that Fiora loses stuff if she stays in the jungle. Girl. Wait, what? Even the Graves is pinging her. Okay, what she do? So here Kindred is okay. So here Build knows that she's in the tri-bush. She has no... Wait, when did she use W? What the fuck? Oh, right there. So here... I don't know if Build has information that she used it. F2. I don't know if Build knew that she used her parry here. I'm pretty sure he knows because the wall jump here could have been risky. I mean, he would not die to her. So doesn't really matter. Like if it get parried here, like the wall jump, if she had it, the worst outcome would be that he wastes the ultimate and cannot kill her because she cannot kill him anyway. So here she flashes when she dies. Yeah, I think she's just tilted now. This guy... Okay, I was gonna say this guy dies, but there's a Janna. I still think... Okay, now. That is a lot of people. We can maybe get one more kill. Oh, we can actually escape. Yeah, it should be... Couldn't he have tried to go up and keep the shield at the last moment to shield the last tower shot? I mean, his team is coming, so he just has to be... holding... Oh, shit! No, I think it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine, okay. Yeah, we're good here. Yeah, the game is just over now. But, yeah. I think he could have just... like, the moment he queued away from the queue, I think you can just start queuing to the top of the screen. And just like E away at the last moment from the last tower shot. But that works as well because he saw that his team was coming, so all he had to do was to be trying to stall. The arrow kind of almost scared me, but Syndra was not... Well, actually, she was. She doesn't have Q... Oh, she used E here. Wait, she hit the Karma instead. She could have hit the Riven here and tried to maybe kill her, but... Anyway. She had no orb or no Q anyway. I think she was not in range to E without the orbs. But yeah, now the game is over. So basically, yeah, we saw what really makes the matchup like what the strength of Riven are in this matchup and what's the weaknesses of Fiora are. So basically, it's always like when you get in this one spot here, it's really tricky, and you most of the time rely on your jungler, because if the Fiora does not allow you to crash the wave in a tower, then you're gonna be in a tricky spot. It's the same for you though. Like you can hold the wave on this one spot here as well. And yeah, level 1, just don't even try to fight her, especially if she has grasp. Just give up the push. And yeah, just make sure like when your jungler is invading, when you don't have the prio, like because when Build crashed the wave, he had no prio in the sense of that the wave was under his tower, but he had prio because he's ahead in the matchup, so he can decide if he wants to be pushing or not. Not having prio in the early game, it's like if the wave gets pushed from level 1 to level 3 under your tower, you have no prio because you cannot control the wave anymore. But when it's later in the matchup and you're actually ahead enough to be able to decide if you want to be pushing or freezing, you have prio. Even if you're like hard pushed right there, you can just one shot the wave and push it. So you can just crash the wave and move on the map to help your jungler if needed and put some pressure. Make sure that your opponent is not allowed to move on the map without losing anything. So yeah, that's it for this video. I'm gonna look for another matchup tomorrow. And yeah, peace.